All right, I'm on hole number 5 of the East Coast Tournament. I'm in Monday's qualifying round of the Rookie Division. Am I on hole number 5? I'm on hole number 4. I'm on hole number 4. Sorry about that. Hole number 4. Serious eagle shot here. Maybe. So my Hornet hits 88 yards. And I'm usually not quite at max Hornet. And I don't have any topspin with my Kingfisher. So the deal is that with my upper developed stuff, I come at this with a QB and a Kingmaker. And my goal is to get right there. I don't want to get out here in this area here. I want to have a nice, clean, straight in shot at it so that I can start further back and try and feed it into the hole. And so I'm not looking for a lot of my drive. I should be able to take care of this with my QB if I bring a bigger ball. But the second shot out here, I take normally with a Hornet. And if this is max club and this is minimum club, and here's mid, I'm not quite in between, but I'm in between these two. And it hits at 88 yards. So I think my Kingfisher only hits at like 75. And it has 0 topspin. So if I get down, if I'm in this area right here, is that 75 yards where I can still get up there to engage it with backspin? Or am I going to end up being short? So I have no idea. So I'm going to try it with my Kingfisher because it's the most accurate one in my bag and see if it gets it done. And if it doesn't, then I will have to switch to like a runner. I think the runner is my backup. So it's got fairly decent accuracy, decent ball guide for this. Has a little bit of backspin. Actually, I think I'm just going to take my runner because at 88, and we're at 13 yards, not 8, 13 yards difference. Whereas with the runner, I've got more flexibility and it's still pretty accurate. So it's at like 1.9 per ring, 2.0, right in that neighborhood. I'm gonna take a runner. I'm gonna take a quarterback and a runner and a Titan. Just in case, I'm gonna take an extra mile and a runner. Those are going to be, one of those 2 bags is going to be the bag I'm going to use. All right. Let's see if we can get it done. Low-level stuff can get it done if you play your clubs right and you know your win ring numbers for those clubs. Because really it does start, I mean, I know I sound like a broken record. I know it does start with the minimum score, but if you've got lower developed stuff, especially if it's your first account, so if you've never played before, it really, really makes a big deal. Or if you've played for a while, but you just haven't played in tournaments. One of the things about playing in tournaments that's different than one-on-one is the consistency of wind. When the game first came out, it wasn't like that. Playing in tournaments was like playing one-on-one. You could go out there in the morning and get tailwind on some hole, and because you got that tailwind, you were rocking. And then the very next guy who played that hole in the tournament got 8 headwind, and that hole was not rocking. And so there were a bunch of people complained about it, and so they changed the way that the game plays. I actually like it's like in real golf. I think the deal is that in real golf there's a prevailing wind. And so let me pull out that 3. That's 100% accurate club, 3 rings. I'm going to put just a smidgen of curl on it because I want it to go in that direction. And I hit it 1 ring great to the left. And that put me right into the rough. So I forgot what I was talking about. Because I ended up in the rough there. Dang it. That's a great shot at eagle. I still got a great shot at eagle. I'm with my machete. My machete hits the same. I played with a machete for a long time. I played with a machete until I got a Nirvana. So those are the 2 rough irons that I've played with. I've shot some videos here recently on clubs, and I'll tell you, when you go through them, you could go, there's so many different ways that you can play your clubs as you go up. And then, you know, you have favorites. So there's max club, max, mid. Right. I'm going to do one ring. We'll see if that can get in. One ring great to the right. Urgh. It's close. I would have liked to have seen that perfect. Just trying to recover there. I still have, if you have a shot when you're recovering and you can still go for it, you got to go for it. But if you're in one of those recovery shots where you're actually recovering, you're scrambling to get back on, get back and play, just get back and play. Don't press the issue. We still had a pretty decent shot at it right there. If I hit that perfect, that would have been a pretty good look at it. Might not have been in the hole, but it'd have been close. The whole goal going to that was to get that score. So that's the thing to keep in mind when you're playing these holes. That was a birdie hole with an eagle opportunity, and so that's exactly what it ended up being, as a birdie hole with an eagle opportunity. All right, that was hole number 4. I will see you on hole number 5. Hole number 5 is a great opportunity to pick one up. All right, see you there.